Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. If you didn't know, now you know. And we've got another unboxing, unbagging, swatching, reviewing video, whatever we're gonna call these things. But today we've got two brands in a bit of an unequal amount. We have Danglefoot and we have Zombie Claw. I only got one Zombie Claw from PBE because I have quite a few already, and there's something else coming up for them. But by the time you've seen this video, you will have a long time ago probably already seen that Zombie Claw content. So if you didn't, go back for that. But we're gonna look at this Zombie Claw today, and we're gonna look at all these Danglefoots. Let's check them out. So this is the first one, the Zombie Claw. This one's a blue. There's a purple shimmer in there. You can't see it, I suppose, but I can. And it is called Haunted Pearl. Let's see if maybe you can see some of that shimmer once we do get it painted out. This one actually paints on a little bit more sheer than I had expected it to on the first coat. But it will, that makes sense, because that way when you build it up you can see the different layers and kind of see when I put this behind it that kind of changes the way that looks. That's something I should take into consideration. But look at that. That's a beautiful shade. Let's see if you can see some of the purple if I turn it. Maybe a little bit. Not sure. But there's definitely a purple shimmer in there. And from my angle, which is over here, I can absolutely see it. But it can be a little bit more difficult from this top down. Either way, I really like this one. To me, it's more of like a muted, dusty blue. But that purple shimmer, I wish you could actually see it. It gives it like this inner glow. And then these flaky bits almost remind me, like, imagine if you were under some murky water and there was debris floating around. That's kind of the vibe. But I know that description sounds kind of weird and gross, but I think this is a beautiful nail polish. Very fun. Now we're getting to the Danglefoots. This is a UK brand, so just bear that in mind. This is a green. It's also going to be classified as a flaky because there's flakes, but it's also got some shimmer and some glitter and all that good stuff. It is called Succumb to the Fear, and it's a thermal. Now, because this one is a thermal, we are going to have to circle back after it's dry to see what color it actually becomes, because I'm not going to be able to show that to you while it's wet. But in this state, you can see that that base is a bit of like a gray jelly, but then you've got all these beautiful like yellow and green, maybe a bit goldy flakes in here. And I don't know if you can see it. I think you can. There are some little micro shimmery glitters that are making that diamond-like sparkle that I like so much. Super, super cute. This one also is going to work best built up in a couple of layers so that you get more like that opacity than the sheerness. If you do want to use it sheer, of course you can. But with it being built sheer, you can see through the layers to see the flakes and their depth. And I'm a big fan of a quality deep polish. We will be back to see the thermal. Here's the next one we're gonna look at. This one's got a little bit of a ugly bottle syndrome. If you know anything about that, that's when like the glitters get stuck to the bottle and so it looks kind of weird, but it does not affect the polish and its ability or quality. This one is called Mr. Luthooor. Now, you may notice something that I noticed immediately. This is what I like to call a magic polish because it is deceptive. Let's revisit that bottle and that polish. You would not know that these were the same, but this is in fact what it looks like when it's painted out. The bottle though, with these bits stuck to the glass, you can't tell. You can see, however, that blue base under there. But when it's actually spread out, this is what it looks like. It is still a very beautiful polish though. It's just a darker blue. It's not as much of a green. So I'm actually gonna need to classify this as a blue in my spreadsheet, but it's gonna be deceptive when I go looking for it because I'm gonna be looking for a blue bottle instead of a green bottle, but such is the life of this syndrome. It's deceptive. And this is our next Danglefoot. This is that pink and green shimmer combo that I love so much that we've talked about a million times. This one's very glittery. It is called Totally Gobsmacked, and that is exactly the reaction that I had when I saw this polish. Let's have a look at this gorgeous animal here. Look at that. That shimmer is so vibrant, and those glitters are as well. Like, this is that diamond sparkle effect that I talk about and love so much. It is just nothing but glitter, glitter, glitter. And I like that the glitters and the shimmers are independent, so you can see them separately for what they are, just giving this polish more depth, more layer, more facet. It is stunning. Next we have this one, and I know what you're thinking. Isn't that the same polish we just looked at? It's not. They are very similar, but they are not the same. You can see this one's more of a purple, and it's got more of a red, peachy shimmer instead of that green. It's called In a Bit of a Pickle, coincidentally. That's not a very green polish, but it has a very green name. Let's look at it. There we go. Yeah, so this one has that same sparkly diamond-like effect. My brush is a little wonky on this one. I can absolutely work with a wonky brush. I just don't love that it is. Like, why are you acting like this, brush? But that's okay. So there's those sparkles. You can see that red shimmer and these little pink looking glitters. It's pinky peachy something, but also very dazzling, very beautiful. It has some sheerness, so you can build that up or you can wear it by itself, but I think it's gorgeous. Let me know if you agree. And then our last from Danglefoot. This one is like a dark red, definitely a glitter. It is called Emotional Fluffer. All right, so this one is a dark, deep, like moody, wintry, reddy purple. So it has that sparkle. Now this sparkle, while it is there, it is diamond-like. It's not as dense and robust as those others. This one's a little bit more subtle. This one is like a vampy nighttime lipstick shade. Still very beautiful. It's probably not going to be everyone's favorite. Not everybody loves a dark polish, but I do. Like, this is absolutely my aesthetic. I consider my aesthetic to be like elegant vampire, and this is it. Absolutely. I like a polish like this. I have more vibrant polishes than these darker polishes, but I do love these, and so I'm glad to have this one. Before we go, let's not forget our thermal. I've got this container of hot water and this polish. Let's see what happens. From this angle, I cannot tell. Can you tell? Did it just turn like yellow? I am not sure. I mean, that is hot water. I think it turns clear. Yeah, that's definitely different. I think it turns clear. How interesting. I will be very interested to check that out actually on my hands. Okay. But that is it for these polishes. Let me know of all of these polishes we looked at today, which is your favorite, and if any of them surprised you more than you thought they would, because I know that one Mr. Luthooor sure did surprise the crapola out of me. Hit the like button if you like this video. The algorithm thanks you, and so do I. And make sure you're subscribed so you're not missing these videos or any of the other fun stuff that we do over here. Links will be in the description to both of these stores so that you can pick up any of these polishes that are available. And of course, I will list them as well so that you have the names of these polishes so that you remember what they are when you go looking. There's also links for other brands as well as my socials down there, so definitely check those out and be following me over there as well. And if you made it to the end, leave me a tree emoji for Danglefoot. Go ahead and stick your trees in the comments below. And that's it. Thank you again. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.